All right, guys, welcome back to the channel. Hope you guys are doing fantastic. Check it out. I wanted to talk about this one because this lieutenant, it upset me. The way he conducted himself is just sad and really not keeping the highest tradition of the military. I'm about to share my opinion. You're welcome to share yours down in the comment section below. Let me know what you think. But just in case you don't know about the military, check it out. A lieutenant is a pretty new guy. Unless he was enlisted, unless he came from the enlisted side, it means that he's pretty good. I mean, pretty new, excuse me. He could have been in the military by this point, I don't know, a year, 6 months, or God knows what, couple years, right? So again, when I see this guy and the way he conducted himself, to me was insane. He was more worried about becoming famous, going viral, being on CNN, and anything else than actually conducting himself as a military man. Really is. And you know what? What do I know? I mean, I spent 11 years in the Marine Corps and did many deployments in combat, right? So, again, I want to go through this video. I kind of want to react through it. Let me know what you think. Put comments down below. But there's a couple things here that I saw that I was like, you got to be kidding me, man. I just can't believe you didn't conduct yourself in a different manner. I know some people may disagree with me, but that's okay. Before I get into that, check it out. You know what to do. You want to support the channel, become a patron. I appreciate that. Join the squad. Use the Amazon affiliate links. You know, you could click on some of those links down there. You could buy yourself some makeup or something, and I get a portion of it, right? So I definitely appreciate that. Yeah. All right, let's do this. Let me try not to get too excited because the family is actually sleeping right now. So let me share my screen right here. Make sure you subscribe to the Jarhead 6 Ride channel where I ride my motorcycle and I have a blast. I'm about to post a video about camping, so definitely check it out. And again, big shout out to Police Activity. This video comes from them, or at least it's a video that I got from the channel. I'm going to be playing some of the stuff here and I'm going to be talking about this. Now, as you see the situation right here, there's a couple things that people are talking about. And essentially, the first thing is going to be the fact that the police treated this stop as a felony stop. So, if you're not aware, as a police officer, when you deal with situations like this, or a crazy situation that you know is a felon or something like that, there's obviously a higher risk, and they obviously treat the traffic stop different, right? So, again, if you run through a stop sign or I don't know, you're speeding 10 over the speed limit, it's different than if they think that you meet the criteria of somebody they're looking for, or your license plate happens to be a car or belongs to a car that they've been looking for, and they know that you're a bad guy. They treat you totally different. In this case, they treated this call as a felony stop as well. And essentially, they're coming out with guns out. Guns out. They're telling you to get out of the car, and that's it. And the thing about this is that a lot of guys are talking about this one. Some people saying it wasn't right from the police officer. Is that they did that based on the fact that this guy didn't stop right away. So here's the thing with that: the guy actually, or they attempted to pull him over, and as they attempted to pull him over, apparently he continued into he found himself in a place that he was, light up, safe, and things like that. That's not uncommon. And in fact, as a military policeman, when I used to do traffic stop, I sometimes came over the radio and told people, "Hey, move forward, go to that light, or go to that gas station, or something like that." A lot of times people do that. Now, we don't know how long did this took, because they treated this call, or they treated this situation as a felony stop, and you're gonna hear him over the radio. I mean, again, we don't know how long this lasting. At one point, they're saying that he was eluding, he continued, and that's why they treated that way. Now, this guy to me lost a lot of credibility, the lieutenant, and the reason why he lost a lot of credibility is because for the first 40 seconds or so, he was setting up his cell phone. He was making sure that he was in frame, right? Because apparently he wants to be a YouTuber or something, right? He was, cops are coming. Oh, I look good. Oh, yeah. What's going on, officers? Get out of here. And that's kind of what it kind of questions to me, questions his integrity, because again, he's saying that, I was just looking for a place to park, but in all reality, you were just looking for some issues. That's what it seems to me. The way he conducted himself in this call or in this traffic stop, it looks to me like he was just looking for trouble and he was taking an opportunity out of this. Right. And I want you to mention another thing before I play the video. Now I'm talking a lot. You see this officer right here happens to be Hispanic. This is why in this call you're going to hear the whole black man got pulled over, but it's not by the white cop. It's Hispanic. But instead of saying black man is being pulled over by a Hispanic, that does not meet their agenda. So what do we say? Simple. We just said black man. That's what the media is doing. They don't mention the Hispanic officer. If this guy would have been white, oh dear Lord Jesus. And here's another thing that I'm going to mention as we go through the video. There is so much of this police telling them to get out of the car. It's insane the amount of time that they're telling this. So, you know what? I've spoken way too much. Let's do this. Here we go.
Driver, roll the window down.
Felony traffic stop.
Put your hands out the window.
Felony traffic stop.
Put your hands out the window.
You notice how
Turn the vehicle off. Put your hands out the window.
I can't tell.
Put your hands out the window.
I want you to see something because he was pulled over apparently for not having a displayed license plate. I want you to notice that you cannot see the license plate from back here. They're saying that in the camera you could see it. Obviously, you can't see it when the police officer passed by, but from a distance, you cannot see it. And in fact, there is laws about this. The license plate has to be visible at a specific distance according to different states. So again, this right here, what I'm trying to say is that the traffic stop was legit. They pull him over because you cannot see his traffic or his license plate, which obviously you can't see it from that distance, right? So
Window and turn the vehicle off.
turn vehicle off.
Put your hands out the window.
Put your hands up. No.
He's not complying, Judge.
Oh.
Come around your side.
Let me see.
He's not complying. You see that right there. He continues not to comply, and you're gonna see how this traffic stop is gonna continue, and he will not comply. Again, you got guns faces at you. You've been given command, and the dude does not want to comply.
Your hands. How many occupants are in the vehicle?
What's going on?
Not answering none of the questions.
How many occupants are in your vehicle?
It's only myself. Why are your weapons drawn? What's going on?
Open the door slowly and step out. Open the door.
I'm not getting out the vehicle. What's going on?
Get out the car. Open the door slowly and get out.
What's going on?
Get out of the car now!
Open the door and get out the car.
Hold still. Hold. Keep your hands outside the window. Keep your hands outside the window.
My hands are right here. What's going on?
Get out of the car now!
Get out of the car.
What?
I want you to count how many times this dude has been told to get out of the car. You got to count it. I mean, how many times they got to tell you? This is a guy that is a military guy. This is a guy that is representing the uniform. You got to understand this. You were in U.S. Army uniform. You represent the military, right? If you feel that somebody was being mean to you or you were pulled over, at this point, here's the thing. At this point, you get pulled over, the normal person would have been like, hey, yeah, man, here's my registration, here's my license. Yeah, what's going on? They walk outside, they comply, they show their hands, and they go through the stuff. It would have been as simple as like, hey, we can't see your license plate. Oh, I'm sorry, and be done. But no, this guy's making it hard. This guy's making it difficult. This guy's trying to make a point. You notice how he was looking at himself in the cell phone, right? You notice how it's very important, and he's not complying. Again, people will say he's not resisting. I don't understand their terminology. They're not resisting. The guy is resisting. He's passively resisting. He's not following any command at all. None of them.
What's going on?
Get out of the car now!
Nope. I'm not getting out of the car.
Get out of the car now!
I'm serving this country and this is how I'm treated.
Yo, what? Guess what? I'm a veteran too. I know to obey.
That's
Get
not-
out of the car!
I'm serving this country. Do not use your car on serving this country. Get out of here. Don't use that. I'm serving this country. You are serving this country, and this is how you conducting yourself. Do not use that I'm serving this country and this is how I'm treated. That's just insane.
What's going on?
Get out of the car now!
Here's the thing. This guy continues to upset me really bad. This is an officer. He's expected to give order to his soldiers and people to follow them. But he cannot follow any simple instruction. Any simple instruction. I mean, again, the traffic stop was legit. He apparently went away from the police officers. If he feels that he was just trying to park into a place that was safe, that's what he feels. That's great. He could come out of the car. He could follow the, whatever they're saying and then be like, hey, man, you know what? I feel that I wanted to park here because this was safe. No big deal. It's done. But no, that's not what he's trying to do. You notice he's being told several times to get out of the car. He's not getting out of the car. You notice that he's being told to get your hands out of the car. He's not doing that. You notice that he's been told to turn the car off. He's not doing that. He's not answering any questions. He does whatever he wants because he's serving our country. And because you serve our country, you just do whatever you want, apparently.
What's going on?
What's going on? You're fixing to ride the lightning, son.
I'm sorry, what?
Get out of the car now!
What's going on?
Get out of the car now! Get out of the car!
Sir, just get out the car. Work with us and we'll talk to you. Get out the car.
You received an order.
What an amazing police officer. Sir, work with us. Sir, work with us. Sir, just get out of the car. Work with us. Wow. That's a kind police officer. Very kind, if you ask me. But no, now this dude. He's entitled to different things because, he's serving a country. So he's entitled to so many things, right?
Obey it.
I'm honestly afraid to get out. Can I?
Yeah, you should.
You serve the U.S. Army as an officer. You may possibly would lead soldiers in a combat zone, but let me get this straight. You were scared? Oh.
Get out.
What's
Get
going
out.
on? What
Get
did
out
I
the
do?
car.
Get out now.
I have not committed any crimes.
You're being stopped for traffic violation. You're not cooperating. And this.
I want you to understand something. We're coming up to 2 minutes and 30 seconds, right? 2 minutes and 30 seconds. And I want you to understand that at this point is when the media is showing you this. So this guy is about to get sprayed with OC or pepper spray because he's not following any commands. He's not doing anything that he's told to. But at this point, the media is showing you the video. So obviously you miss about 2 minutes and something of people telling him, get out of the car. Sir, work with us. Get out of the car. Now, remember, guys, he's serving a country. And because he's serving a country, he could do whatever the crap he wants to do, apparently.
Point right now, you're under arrest
For a traffic-
You're being detained. Okay, you're being detained for
For a
obstruction of justice.
traffic violation, I do not have to get out the vehicle. You haven't even told
Really?
me why I'm being stopped.
Really?
Get your hands.
Get out of the car now. Get out of the car.
Get your hands off me,
Get out
please.
the-
Get your hands off me.
You know what?
Get your
Hey,
hands off me.
not
Get
a
your
problem.
hands off me.
Back up,
I
Daniel.
didn't do anything. Don't do that.
Sir,
Get out of the car
Don't do
now.
that.
Hey, sir,
Get out of
Don't
the
do
car
that.
now.
Don't do.
look,
I'm trying to talk
get out.
to you.
Okay.
I'm trying to.
There you go. He took the spray out. He told him, get out of the car now. He gave him another chance. This guy should get a trophy. I mean, this guy, this police officer, which, by the way, I believe the police officer got fired, but he should get a trophy because these two cops gave this guy so many chances that is ridiculous. In the police academy, they teach you to ask, to tell them, and to make them. It's that simple. Sir, get out of the car. Sir, I'm telling you to get out of the car, and then I'm getting you out of the car. But these two cops should get at least a medal, even though one of them, I think he got fired, because, wow, how many times they told him to get out of the car was insane. He even took the LC out, the pepper spray, and he's holding it and gave him another chance to get out of the car. But now this guy, he's not getting out of the car, guys. Remember, he's serving our country.
I'm gonna talk to you.
Get out.
Just get out of my
Relax.
car.
Can you please
Get out.
relax? Can
Get
you
out.
please relax?
Get out of the car right now.
Get out.
This
Now.
is not how you treat a
Do it
vet.
now.
I'm actively serving this country, and this is how you're gonna treat me.
Back up, Daniel.
Yeah.
I didn't do
Back
anything.
up.
Whoa, hold on.
Okay,
What's going? Hold on.
There we go.
Watch it.
AR4 OC is deployed.
Get out of the car. Get out of the car now.
He's still not
That's
getting out of the
fucked
car.
up.
No.
That's fucked
Get out of
up.
the car now.
Sir, just get out the car.
I'm trying to breathe. Ugh,
Oh.
Get out of the car now.
that's fucked up. That's really fucked up.
Get out of the car and get on the ground now. Get.
I don't even want to reach my seatbelt. Can you?
Take your seatbelt off and get out of the car.
Can you please?
Get out of the car now. Listen. Get off your seat.
Okay, I just want to put this out there before I make this comment. Before I say this comment, be know that I'm a non-lethal weapons instructor. I went to a course. I've been sprayed. I sprayed several Marines. I've been sprayed 4, 5, 6 times. I don't remember. Several times, contact to my eyes. I've been sprayed level 1. I've been sprayed level 2. I've been in situation where we have used OC. And Marines have a pretty good course of what we run. And the pepper spray is really expensive. Not expensive, excuse me. It's really strong. And we work through it. This thing that, I cannot even take off my seatbelt. It's unbelievable. I'm going to tell you right now, this guy is supposed to lead soldiers in combat. Bring the troops back, please, Mr. President. Because if we have these officers leading our troops, I don't know. I don't know what's going to happen. Oh, my Lord. I can't take off my seatbelt. Well, obviously, he wouldn't pass a pepper spray certification because you have to go around, you have to fight, you have to do a bunch of things, and it's very simple. This is a show. This guy is making a show. This guy is a disgrace to the U.S. Army. This guy did not follow any command. This guy had a traffic violation that was legit. He could have come out of the car and simply have a conversation, conduct himself as a gentleman, as an officer of the United States Army. That's not what he did. He acted as a knucklehead. Man, I don't know who's his commanding officer, but you guys really need to take a look on this guy. It's sad and disgusting what this is happening right here.
Get out of the car.
Nope, he's not getting out
Look,
of the car.
I'm just gonna please.
You're going to do what you're told. Get out of the car.
Look,
Take your seatbelt off and get out of the
Look.
Take your seatbelt off.
look, my hands are out.
Take your seatbelt off and get out of the
My
car.
hands are out.
Don't reach in there, Daniel. Don't reach in there.
My hands are out. Please. Please, look,
4 minutes.
this is really messed up. My dog is in the back. My dog is choking right
Get
now.
out of the
The
car.
dog is choking. Oh, wow.
Take your seatbelt off. What are you, a specialist? Corporal are you?
I'm a lieutenant.
Lieutenant, get out of the car. Take your seatbelt off and get out of the car. You made this way more difficult than it had to be. If you just complied. Get out.
You were definitely not acting as a lieutenant. I would have said a PFC, private first class. Maybe now I would say a recruit.
Out of the car.
I'm reaching for my seatbelt.
Fine. Take your seatbelt off and get out of the car. Straight onto the ground. Straight onto the ground.
I'm expecting to follow any commands.
Ma'am,
Is your commanding officer available?
Down. Let's go.
Is your commanding
Let's
officer
go.
available?
Get on the ground. Get on the
Can you
ground.
please talk to
Get
me
on the
about
ground
what's
now.
going on?
Get on the ground and you're getting sprayed again. Get on the ground.
Can you please talk to me about what's
Get
going
on the ground. Get on the ground now.
Can you please talk to me
Get on
about
the
what's
ground.
going
Get on the ground.
Can you please talk to me about what's
Yes, sir.
going on?
You're not.
Can you please talk to me about what's going on? Why am I being treated like this? Why?
You're not cooperating. Get on the ground.
Why am I being treated like this? This is really messed up. This is really messed up.
sir, what? Just
This
work
is
with
really, this is fucked up.
Sir,
This is fucked up.
Sir,
This is fucked
sir.
up. You know this is fucked
lay
up.
down. Lay on the ground. Just
You
lay
know
flat.
this is fucked
Lay
up.
flat for me, sir.
You know this is fucked up.
Sir, lay flat. Lay flat.
This is fucked up. I can't fucking believe I'm being treated like this. And I'm fucking
Get on the
you wrong.
ground. Get on the ground.
Wait. Good job, buddy. Good job. I mean, your show was excellent. It was great. It will be played in CNN, many places. You will make some money, and you would, I don't know. The media nowadays would make you a hero. You will be writing a book. You will go into interviews. They will pay you so much. If they kick you out of the army, who cares? You're about to make some money. You will become an activist like BLM, and you will buy millions of dollars in houses. Well played, sir. Great, great job. Those police officers did fantastic job begging you to get out of the car. But
Right there, right there. What's that?
It's gum. What the fuck?
Get on the ground.
It's gum.
Hey, sir, can you just work with us?
Can I?
sir,
Just work.
can you please work with us? No, not me. I'm serving the country.
Work with us. Lay down flat. Hold on. Lay down flat. Lay down flat.
Sir,
This
lay
is
down,
really
I'm gonna take
fucked
you.
up.
Lay down, you're
This
gonna
is
get tased.
fucked up.
Lay down, you're gonna get tased.
Fucked up. This
All
is
right, now
fucked up.
put your hands behind your back. Put your hands behind your back.
This is fucked up. This is fucked up.
I agree. All you had to do is listen.
All you gotta do is listen
All right.
and have a conversation.
Halo 3.
All you gotta do is act
One
like a
in
man.
custody.
Have a simple conversation.
This is fucked up. Can you open up the window for my dog? I hear him choking. Can you open up the window, please?
Yes.
Stand
Yes,
up.
we will.
Stand up, okay?
This is fucked up.
Is there any weapons on you, sir? No. Okay. Any weapons in the vehicle?
Yes.
Okay. What kind? Where in the at?
What kind of dog you got?
He's mixed. He's a service animal.
So why didn't you just do as we asked, sir? Why didn't you just do
I
as we
was
asked?
complying. My hands out.
No,
the
you
window.
weren't. You were not. My partner put his blue lights on.
Yes.
You didn't
and
stop.
I was pulling over to a well-lit area for my safety and yours. I have respect for law enforcement.
No, you don't.
And so-
No, you don't. No. Wrong answer, sir. If you did, we would not be in this situation right now.
Wow.
Can
All
I
right.
get some water, please?
The cop is like, if you would have had respect, we wouldn't be in this situation right now. Save it, man. Just because you say you have respect doesn't mean anything. Action. You said whatever you want, but there was no action showing what you actually said right there.
Absolutely.
Look, absolutely.
Sit
we're
right
gonna
on
get
this
you
curb
some
right
water,
here.
buddy. We're gonna get you some water.
Come sit on this curb for me.
Walk backwards. Walk backwards.
Can you get some water? Can you open up the window for my dog?
I got him. I got him
I
all
hear
over.
him choking.
We already
got 'em
did.
all in.
We already opened it.
I'm gonna go grab a
Sit down.
bottle
I
of
got
water.
you. Sit down on the
All right,
curb.
Joe. You good with that?
Yeah. Sit down on the curb. Sit down right there.
So now this really mean police officer actually goes and get him some water. And in fact, when he's coming in, he's gonna say something, hey, I come back and pay. But they get him some water, they bring him there. By that point, you have EMS show up there to try to help him out. I mean, this is exactly what we're seeing nowadays. What we're seeing nowadays is people not complying. People want to be famous on social media. People wanted to make money out of doing this silly videos and things like that. And you constantly are seeing this, just using the race car, using everything that they do in order to become famous and make money. It is pretty disgusting where we're going in our society, but it is what it is. This was a very, very simple situation, guys. This was a very simple situation. This individual was pulled over because his license plate was not visible. Okay, he drove way too long to a safe area. Police thought that he was eluding the situation, right? That's what they thought. Well, what could have happened? You know what could have happened? A normal person would have been like, all right, roger that. Come out of the car, put your hands up, be like, hey, man, I was just going into a safe situation. Probably the cops would have asked you several questions, and that's it. None of these things was necessary. Nothing that happened here was necessary. Everything was a show. And I'm going to tell you right now, from the beginning of the situation, the moment that this guy got his cell phone and you could saw him kind of framing himself, making sure that he was in there, and he literally refused to do anything. He refused to turn the car off. He refused to take his hand out. He refused to answer several questions. He gave the standard general, like, oh, what am I doing? You know what you're doing. This is nonsense. And he used the car that he's a military guy to push his silly agenda. That is sad. That is sad. A normal person with common sense would have never done this that just happened right here. Let's see what else we got in here.
I see it, but per the law, it has to be in the license plate bracket. I understand it's paper and I understand why it's there.
Yes.
But at that time, I had no idea. I didn't know that you had a vehicle registration until I approached your car. And at that point, I was too busy dealing with you to deal with the tag. You want me to wipe your eyes? Okay. So, look, all this was going to be was, hey man, I stopped you. You didn't have a tag. You got your driver's license. I'd have ran you, and you'd have been on your way. Okay. What would have been a 2-minute traffic stop turned into all this?
As I was telling him, you know, I pulled over to well-lit areas before.
That, right? You guys heard that. A 2-minute traffic stop end up on this. It was just silly. This was a silly situation. I'm going to tell you, I had enough. Again, I'm just going to say this. People need to start doing the right thing. People are going to start doing the right thing. And people are going to start just, you know, showing some respect. This is so disrespectful. This is a lieutenant. It upset me because I was in the military. This is a guy that is supposed to be an example to young soldiers to follow. And this is not a situation where he showed example. And the result why we're seeing this is because the media has launched an attack against a police officer. And the more that the media attack our police officers, congresswomen, congressmen, senators, and all that, the more you're going to see this silly stuff. Anyways, check out this video. Police activity is going to be linked down below if you guys want to follow. I appreciate you guys watching. And as always, God is in control.